All right. Hi, welcome to the big announcement. If you are a real estate agent, broker, or realtor, you're in the right place. I'm real excited for you. If you are a person who's looking for some inspiration, some motivation, some tips, ideas, and advice from 21 of the top trainers and coaches in the nation, then you're in the right place. I am so excited to announce the 2022 Agent Success Summit. Hi, I'm Mike Cerrone, and I'm excited to be here to share with you the announcement of the brand new, all brand new material, all brand new topics and sessions at the Agent Success Summit 2022. This is our 10th anniversary of the summit, and I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you'll participate with us at this free. It's 100% free 7-day online virtual summit that you can attend from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. So I'm going to take the next few minutes and walk through real quick what you will see if you join us at the summit. So let's get right into it. Let me share my screen here for you. And there you go. You should be seeing the screen. I'm going to open that up a little bit. All right. So I hope you're seeing our screen right there. But again, welcome to the 10th annual Agent Success Summit here in 2022. And if you're an agent that's looking to get some insights on how you can advance your career this year, make this year the best year you've ever had, take this next month and advance it, take this next week and advance it the next day, just get some ideas, then you're in the right place. Our goal here is to help you get more leads, more clients, and more closings. That's the goal of the summit. And to sign up, you just go over to agentsuccesssummit.com, agentsuccesssummit.com, or click the link that you're seeing next to this video, in this video, around this video, in the comments, somewhere you'll see a link. Or just go to agentsuccesssummit.com and you can get a free ticket. When you get there, this is the screen that you're going to see. You just enter your name, your email address, and we'll send you an email with the links and the information on how you can get into the summit and check this all out. And by the way, even though the summit is not until July 15th through the 21st, mark that on your calendar, July 15th through the 21st, you should go register today because you can get the free gifts. There are 21 free gifts from the speakers to help you. These are basically tools that you can use to get going right now. You don't even have to wait for the summit to benefit from this. All right, seating is limited to the first 10,000 agents, so be sure to reserve your seat today. Here are some of the amazing trainers you will see at the summit. These are coaches and trainers who have helped over 100,000 agents succeed, agents just like you who want to get ahead. So check this out. We've got Mike Ferry. Mike Ferry, the godfather of real estate coaching, is going to be there to help us out. And he's going to be talking about solving the inventory problem. If you're looking for how to get more listings, get on the listing side of the business, how to work out the balance with the buyer and the seller and take the power position, you're going to want to check out Mike's session. He's going to give great ideas and advice for, first of all, why this is happening, and secondly, how you can win in this environment. And we've got Jackie Leavenworth. She's going to be talking about turning low inventory into high opportunity. Some really great insights on where you can find off-market listings as an example. And she also goes through her amazing program for how to get referrals from your sphere. You should check that one out. Amy Stair is going to talk about leveraging the senior listing opportunities that are out there. So if you're looking for off-market listings, if you're looking for a seller who is going to sell a home but doesn't need to find a new home, buy a home because they're going to be moving in with family or moving to a retirement community, then you want to start looking at the senior market. And Amy goes into 2 awesome ways for you to do that with seminars to seniors, and also going out and reaching out to attorneys that work in this field And you should check this out. It's really cool. She has a whole program, a marketing program for you to do that. She spells the whole thing out. It's really awesome. And then we got David Knox. He's going to talk about how to competitor proof your listing presentation, how to make sure that when you go in on a presentation and you're in a competition with 3 or 4 or 5 people, that you're the only one the seller thinks about because you're doing things that are different and unique. And you're going to want to check out his amazing session and his incredible humor. If you've ever seen him talk, you got to check it out. Makes me laugh every time I see him with all his wild voices, and he's got a great sense of humor. We got Lee Brown. Lee Brown is going to talk about the results-driven video. You know you need video out there, and she's going to show you, though, if you're getting into fear, how you can get over that fear and hit that record button. She has some really cool techniques. For instance, she never edits her videos. She doesn't want to see herself on the video. She worries that she wouldn't release it if she did. And that allows her to release a lot of content and become kind of a little bit of an icon, a little bit of a star in her market. You should check out her. She's going to give you a lot of content ideas as well as to what you could put out there on video. We got Willie Miranda, and he's going to talk about the 4 ways to generate more listings in his market. He's giving these incredible ideas of what he's actually done successfully recently. He's an active broker right now. His team, I think, sold 1,000 properties last year. I'm trying to remember one of the ideas. It did just such a phenomenal thing. I think they sent out maybe 300 or 400 of these things, and it came back in that they got, I think, 6 or 7 leads. It turned out to be 4 actual listings, one of which they double-ended. He's got a lot of great ideas. You're going to want to check those out. And he also goes through his 14-step listing process that will make you stand out against your competition. So check that out. All right, we got Joy Russell chatting with us at the summit this year, which is fantastic. She's going to go through actually, that's the wrong title. Joy Russell is going to be talking about how she sells 100+ homes per year. Joy Russell sells 100+ homes per year as a solo agent and takes 6 months off per year to travel the world. She's going to talk about how she's been doing that consistently year after year after year for about the last 5 to 10 years. You're going to want to check out her session. If you're a solo agent, you want to maximize your production, but also have time off. She doesn't work in the evenings or the weekends, and she's taking off half of the year. It's incredible. You got to check out what Joy talks about. We got Paul Wheeler. He's going to talk about eliminating frustration and creating trust with your clientele with his servant heart selling. Really cool ideas. He's got his OCR. You got to check that out. It's a great way to help people make a decision, but help people make a really good decision. You want to check out Paul's session as well. Lars Hedenborg is going to get in there and talk about the time freedom system, basically how you can leverage up through systems so that you have more time to do the other things that you want to do in life. I like to mountain bike, for instance. Maybe you like to go do some more mountain biking. Lars is going to show you a way to gain back some of your time. Check out his session. All right, we've also got Krista Mayshore. Krista Mayshore is going to talk about the one tactic that she used to close 48 seller transactions during a worldwide pandemic. That's like 4 a month. And this is just one of her ideas. She sells many more than 48 homes. But this one idea is how she was able to go out and get these seller listings that she could turn around and sell. You're going to want to check out her session. If you like social media, if you've thought about using social media to leverage and get out there and find listings, check out Krista's session. All right, we got Chris Wathers. Chris is going to talk about agent recruiting ad workshop. He's going to talk about if you want to build out a team, how do you go out there or build out a brokerage? How do you go out there and find agents to come in and join your organization? And not just any agent, but the agents that are going to match your culture and make sure that everything goes swimmingly and smoothly for you. Check out Chris's session. And then we got Chantel Ray. Chantel's going to come in and do a rapid fire session where she talks about 12 easy steps to double your seller leads and buyer leads in the next 90 days. Chantel has a great creative mind, and she's going to bring that to us and show us all these great ideas on how you can generate more leads for your business in this environment. All right. Next, we've got Joshua Smith. Joshua is going to talk about how to get more listings, get more buyer offers accepted, and create some virtual. I'm sorry, just got a little tongue-tied there. Joshua Smith is going to come in and talk to us today about how to expand your business with some awesome, fantastic ideas. You got to check. Joshua is one of those awesome guys that you would love listening to. He gets in depth. He's very real, and he's still productive, an active team owner in this market. So he's got a lot of great ideas on how you can advance. We got Linda Kraft. She's going to be talking about building a team that runs itself and pays you a salary. You're going to want to check that out. If you have a team or you want to build a team and you want to build it up to that 7th level that you've always heard about, Linda's somebody who's pulled that off, and she is going to open up and show how she's done that. You got to check out her session. Let's talk about Jeff Cohn. He's going to be there as well. He's going to talk about pivoting to survive and create a hybrid tech-powered real estate business and that thrives. And if you are a broker owner, this is a session for you. Jeff is a master of building out not only a brokerage, he's rapidly built out his team to become a large regional brokerage. At the same time, he is adding ancillary businesses like title and mortgage and just a whole plethora of them. I can't even think of all of them, but there are probably 10 that he added on to his business to increase revenues and increase profits. You got to check out his session. And even if you're not a team leader, even if you're a solo agent, there's some really great stats that he has in his session about how many leads you need to get a closing, how you can set up your goals, what are the best lead methods, his 3 different bucket concept. You got to check out his session. All right, next we've got Michael Hellickson, and Michael is going to talk about something that was kind of special. He's found a brand new agent who got 11 listings in his first month. That's right. It's an insane story, isn't it? He found a brand new agent who got 11 listings in his first month, and he's going to tell you about the story about how he pulled that off, what methods that he used to do it, so that you could do it too. And you're going to learn the exact scripts and sources and strategies that this agent used. So pretty exciting. If you want to really ramp up quickly on listings, this is a good session for you. Linda McLean is going to talk about leadership lessons that she learned from building the #1 real estate team worldwide. She did that with one of the top agents. She came in and was the first assistant advisor for this agent, and they built out this great team. And she's going to share the 5 tips and lessons that she learned to lead better. So if you're a team leader, this is a great session for you. Then we got Josh Shanley. Josh is going to talk about how to become the go-to agent, the go-to listing agent for downsizing, empty nesters, and also for the baby boomers that may be wanting to cash out of their properties. So these are awesome lead sources. They have a lot of equity. They have a motivation, a reason for making a change. You want to check this out. You may end up with a one-sided, you can end up with a 2-sided transaction. You get a lot of inventory in the market with some great properties. So check out Josh's session. All right, then we've got Jen Burns. Jen Burns is going to talk about the under contract management system that she used to close 106 transactions last year as a solo agent. Jen closed 106 closings last year as a solo agent. She's going to share her transaction management system that she'd used to keep that all under control. Now, you don't have to sell 106 homes to make something like this work. It just smooths out the process. If you're selling 3 homes, it'll work. 30 homes, it'll work. It's a great system that she's got, and she's going to share what she's done there to do that. It's opened up. The cool thing that it did for her was it reduced or eliminated confusing calls from clients, right? Where they call up and they say, what's going to happen next? I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a little worried. She preempts all that with this system. It's pretty neat. You're going to want to check it out. All right, then we got Bubba Mills. Bubba is going to be talking about the REO market, the REO ship. It's getting ready to dock, and are you ready to board? So as you can see, in some markets, things are slowing down. Believe it or not, the foreclosures have been kind of percolating in the back end of our pandemic market. The moratoriums went into effect, so no foreclosures could happen. A lot of forbearances were put in place to try to work things out, and many did, most did. But a lot of them, unfortunately, didn't because of whatever characteristics, and there always are foreclosures. So there's kind of a pent-up demand. And Bubba's going to talk about how you can capitalize on that if that's the kind of thing you'd like to do. If you're an analytical person, this is an amazing market for you to dive into because it's a lot of checklists, forms, processes, and procedures. And if that's your personality, the REO market is for you. It's really cool because listings just pop up into your email box. Right? You just wake up in the morning and there's a new listing that's been assigned to you to take over and run. So he's going to go through what the whole process is, what the big checklists are, what the activities are, and most importantly, who you should be talking to get these assignments. In fact, he's going to even give you a list of 25 REO and BPO companies that you can get signed up with to start getting into the flow of REO. All right, then we've got Danny Griffin. Danny Griffin's chatting with us. He's going to talk about the one thing that you should be focused on, the only thing that you should be focusing on all of your efforts. Danny's been in the industry for over 22 years. He's an active agent and broker today. He's expanding into a regional company already, but he's an active agent. And one of the things that he's learned by using this thing that he's focused on, that Pareto rule, the 80-20 rule, by using that to focus on the right thing, he's been able to maximize his income in a very short period of time when he's going out and working with clients, buyers and sellers. He's going to share with you what he's doing that just a few short years ago, his average price was around $300,000, and today it's $1.5 million. He's going to share with you not just how you would move into luxury, but how you could just if you just want to take a little jump, maybe a 25% increase in your price, things like this, by this focus. And you're going to understand more when you check out his session. It's pretty phenomenal. All right, then you got myself, Mike Cerrone. I'm going to be chatting with you about a concept that we've been working on for a little while called the 8-hour agent. The 8-hour agent, if you're an agent who is working other things, you have another job or you have other obligations where you can only put in X amount of hours per week. Let's say 8 hours a week. If you have 8 hours a week, how can we make those the most productive so that you can actually earn a really fantastic income in a short period of time? So the question, the premise that we have is, can an agent sell 8 homes per year and earn $80,000 in GCI, working just 8 hours per week? That's the question that we're going to pose and we're going to answer if you join my session there. So I hope you'll join. That's a bonus session. And we got another bonus session just for showing up this year. We got Monica Angeles. Monica is phenomenal. Monica is a superstar, super solo agent. Her session is how I sold, ready, 162 homes. 162 homes last year, in 1 year, as a solo agent. And by the way, she only has one part-time assistant who works 15 hours a week. It's crazy. She takes vacations too. She takes 4 10-day vacations per year, loves to travel to Europe as an example. Well, she's going to get into the nitty-gritty of her top 3 systems. I asked her, you love systems. Tell me your top 3 systems you can't live without. Let's talk about it, explain it. How does it work? How could an agent implement this into their practice? She just lays it all out there. If that's something you want, you got to check out Monica's session. There we go. And if you want to do that, just go over to agentsuccesssummit.com and go ahead and reserve your seat. You can see, you just put in your name and your email address. Your seat will be reserved, and you're going to get an email right away for access into the summit. Also, the gifts, and I think they're coming up. By the way, again, this is 21 trainers are going to come talk to you over 7 days, so 3 a day. That's going to happen on July 15th through the 21st. It's all online. It's all virtual. Don't worry. You don't have to get on a plane and go anywhere. It's all going to be accessible to you if you have internet access. But do mark your calendars for that, and you got to check it out. By the way, zero cost. There's no cost. Just want you to be there, want to give back. All these trainers want to share and help you advance your career. It's pretty exciting. And don't wait to sign up. Get in there right now today, because you'll get the 21 free gifts from the speakers. Each speaker puts up an amazing tool. We kind of bent their arm a little bit and asked them, but they're very gracious, actually. I'm kind of teasing. They all wanted to share. And so they have provided a tool that you can use right now. If you go into the summit today, you will go ahead and get immediate access. Go over to the gift page and you can get into those gifts. And anyway, check out what some of these are. There's a bazillion of them. Like, for instance, right off the bat, 53 scripts that you can use, right, for dialogues, which are amazing. I love those dialogues. You want to check that. That's just one of the gifts. I'm just going to hit some of the highlights. You get a 9-touch probate attorney referral campaign. So if you want to start working with probate attorneys, that's when somebody passes away and their family's got to sell the assets. So now you have a house that needs to be sold. There's no buy side. There's just a listing. So you have control of the market. Pretty cool. Find out how you can do that. She has examples of people who are doing amazing with that. Anyway, you can get this as a gift. You get the whole campaign right there. Pre-listing questions with a checklist, right? So how can you make sure that you've got everything lined up for your listing appointment? We got 7 ways to grow your real estate business by referral video. Want to check that out. Referrals are the most powerful and easiest business to work with, most profitable as well. You can see the 8-hour agent weekly schedule. We were talking about the 8-hour agent a minute ago. How would you structure that over a week? You'll see a schedule for that if you want to get that free gift. We got the 66-day challenge form. What that does is help you create and establish a habit. Pretty cool. You got the recruiting ad copy. If you're one of those folks that wants to recruit people into your team or your brokerage, check out that recruiting ad copy. We got 3 under contract management checklists. So if you want to simplify your back end where you go from under contract to close, and you want some checklists to help you do that, these are the ones you want to at least start with this. If you need a base and then you can modify for your market, we have the list of the 31 best lead sources. If you're needing more leads, you're looking for free leads, no cost leads, check out the 31 best lead sources. Got empty nester, baby boomer listing ads with scripts. So if you want to get some of those baby boomer listings, you can see some ads, see some scripts on how to make that happen. It's a free gift. You can get it right now. There's the list of the 25 REO and BPO companies that you can sign up with to start getting assignments right away. Pretty cool. That's a free list. You can get that today. And then listing acquisition strategy. This is pretty cool. So we've got somebody who's going to show you through video what they do for their pre-listing. They're going to show it to you, and as well as their listing presentation. If you want to get really strong, this is somebody who's been doing it for 20 plus years, and they've also taught thousands of agents how to do it as well. This stuff is pretty powerful. Anyway, that was just a sampling of some of the amazing gifts that you can pick up if you go over to agentsuccesssummit.com right now and get yourself a free ticket. Once you get in, you can check those out. We've got some people who are very happy with joining us in prior summits. And there's 3 ways to attend. When we do it, there's live, it's open and live. You can watch any of the sessions. 3 of the sessions will be posted each day. Got a 24-hour window to watch. That includes that replay. And also, if you want to get the recordings, there's a way to do that as well. And again, I'm your host for the event, Mike Cerrone, and I hope you'll join us. And let me just bring you all the way back up to the top. When you go over to agentsuccesssummit.com or click one of the links that you're seeing around this video, if you do that, you'll see this screen. And right at the top, you can just enter your name here and enter your email address there, hit this get free access, and boom, you are in. You're in for the summit. So I hope you'll join us. Let me do this. I hope you'll join us at the summit. It's been great chatting with you today. I'm so excited. Again, go to agentsuccesssummit.com and get your free ticket today. All right, we'll see you at the summit. Bye.